NISA Academy. I am Hamad Seria. So students, today we're going to learn about the topic arithmetic progressions. Before learning about the topic, let's learn about some sequences. Just to mention, arithmetic progressions is a very common topic in all the boards. So what's a sequence? Basically, a sequence is a pattern of numbers or diagrams. So let us understand the meaning of sequences by taking some examples. Here I have 4 examples in front of us. The first example, as you can see, is 9, 18, 27, 36 and 45. As you can see, the sequence progresses on terms of 9. That means if you add 9 to the first term, you'll get the second term. If you add 9 to the second term, you'll get the third term. So isn't it forming a pattern? Yes, it is forming a pattern. So this sequence has a rule. And what is that rule? Add 9 to get next term. Let's see another example. This is 1, 4, 9, 16 and 25. Here, as you can see, it is not a progressive sequence. But if we notice, 1 is the square of 1. 4 is the square of 2. 9 is the square of 3. And it goes on like this. So here the rule is square of the next number. Let's move on to another example. 1, 10, 100, 1000 and 10,000. This is very simple. If this is 1 and 10, that means we are multiplying the next term by 10 to get the next term. So here, as you can see, the rule is multiply 10 to get the next term. After that, we have another example where it is 100, 10, 1, 0.1 and 0.01. As you can see over here, we are dividing the first number by 10 to get the next number. So if 100 is divided by 10, you will be getting 10. And if 10 is divided by 10, you will be getting 1. And if 1 is divided by 10, you are getting 0.1. So the rule over here is divide the number by 10. Divide the number by 10. All these were sequences. Why? Because they were following a specific pattern. That's why they were a sequence. Now, why we are learning sequences in arithmetic progressions is, arithmetic progression is a special type of sequence where the difference between the consecutive terms remains the same. Now, let us identify which of the example was arithmetic progression. The first example, as you can see, progressed by 9. If you add 9 to the first term, you are getting the next term. If you are adding 9 to the second term, you are getting the third term. And if you are adding 9 to the third term, you are getting the fourth term. That means the difference between each and every term of this sequence was 9. So yes, this was an arithmetic progression. Let us see this example. In the second example, the first number was 1, the second number was 4 and the third number was 9. As you can see, the difference between these two numbers were 2 and the difference between, this is 3, difference between these two numbers were 5, difference between these two numbers were 7. As you can see, unlike the first example, here the difference is not the same, but it was a sequence. So this is not an arithmetic progression. Similarly over here, if we consider 1 and 10, the difference is 9. If we consider 110, the difference is 90. And it goes so on. So here from the first two terms, we can easily analyze that the difference was not constant. Even though it was a sequence, even though it is following a specific rule, but it is not an arithmetic progression. Here again, as you can see, 110, the difference is 90, 10 and 1, again the difference is 9. So even though it was a sequence, this cannot be called as an arithmetic progression. So let us revise what is an arithmetic progression. Arithmetic progression is a sequence in which the difference between the consecutive terms are the same. Let us write another example of an arithmetic progression. Suppose we consider 0, 5, 10, 15 and so on. We can also write minus 5, minus 10. Now when you notice, the difference between minus 10 and minus 5 is 5. The difference between minus 5 and 0 is 5. 0 and 5 is 5. So was that a sequence? Yes, it was a sequence because it was following a pattern of adding 5 to the first number to get the next number. So can this qualify as an arithmetic progression? Yes, it qualifies as an arithmetic progression. Now, whenever we learn a topic of mathematics, it is very important to connect it to a practical application. So let us learn arithmetic progression in the practical world by looking at this example. So this is the practical application which I was talking about. So let's read the question. Sneha's salary in the year 2010 was rupees 10,000. Her salary constantly increases by rupees 500 every year. What is her salary after 15 years? So we will connect this to an arithmetic progression by a simple term which is given over here, that is constantly. That is constantly. I'll show you how. In the year 2010, her salary was rupees 10,000. It constantly increases by rupees 500 every year. That means in 2011, her salary will be increased by 500, which sums up to rupees 10,500. Similarly, in 2012, her salary will be rupees 10,500 plus 500. That means rupees 11,000. So if we write this in terms of a sequence in a single line, it will be 10,000, 10,500 and 11,000, and obviously it will go on. So here, as you can see, the difference between the numbers is constant. And what is the difference? It is the difference of rupees 500. So does this qualify as an arithmetic progression? Yes, it qualifies as an arithmetic progression because first of all it is a sequence. Secondly, it has the difference as constant. Now, if manually you will calculate her salary after 15 years, it will take a lot of time. So we have a formula in arithmetic progression for finding out the salary after 15 years, after 30 years, after 45 years, after 100 years, after 1000 years. Obviously after 1000 years you cannot find it manually. So to understand about that formula, we will be discussing it in my next video. Till then, like my video, subscribe to our channel, NISA Academy.